How's around the house? In this video I'm going to show you how to make and fit lead soakers. In this particular example we're fitting them against the cheek of a dormer, but the general principle can be applied when fitting them against a wall or against a chimney stack. But before we get going, please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to set your notifications to alerted for when I upload new videos. First of all, you're going to need to make some lead soakers like this. Now, to get the length of your lead soakers, you need to add the lap of your slates to the gauge of your battens. So to get the gauge of your battens, just measure from one point of one batten to the same point on the next batten. Now all the spacings between your battens should be the same. So let's say, for example, we measure from the top of that batten to the top of that batten. In this example, it's 26 centimetres or 260 millimetres. Now if we take a look at the slates, your lap on your slates is the distance from the top of this slate here to the bottom of this slate over here. So you're talking from there to there. Again, in this example, there we go, my lap is 100 millimetres or 10 centimetres. So if you add 10 centimetres to 26 centimetres, you get 36 centimetres. So that's the length I'm going to make my lead soakers. So there are two methods to fixing your lead soakers. One is called the head fix, where we fix the top of the lead soaker to a batten using a nail. And this is the method I'm going to use. We can also use what's called the nibbed return, where we fold a bit of the soaker over the batten and this holds it in place. But I'll show you how to make both now. So making the lead soaker is simple. Just get your roll of lead and roll it out. Measure it to the length you need, as I explained just now. Your lap plus your gauge. Just using a nail or a knife or anything. Just mark your length there. Then get a straight edge. I'm just using the end of a bit of slate. Get yourself tin snips and just snip the lead like this. Now to form it into shape, I'm going to use this plastic lead dresser, but you can just use a block of wood or something like that. And the recommended size for the upturn is 75mm, and the recommended size for the bit that goes across the slate is 100mm. Now in my example, I'm using 240mm wide lead. So I've been doing 100mm for my upturn and 140mm for my horizontal bit of lead. So again, just use your tape. I just measure 100mm. Now get yourself a piece of wood. In this example I'm just using a piece of 2x4. Put it in line with the mark you've made and then just gently fold your lead up like that. Then holding that in place, take your lead dresser or a block of wood and gently tap that into place. Then putting this on a flat surface, just beat it flat. And there you have your lead soaker. It's that simple. So if using a nibbed return method, we would basically make the lead soaker about 20 to 25mm longer, allowing for our small overhang. And then we'd measure down the 20 or 25mm there. Place a cut in the lead, like that. We can trim this piece of lead off, like that. And then form our nibbed return. And now you can see how that soaker works in exactly the same way, but the nibbed return can just hook over the top of a batten and secure this into place. Then before you put your lead soakers outside, you want to cover them in some patination oil like this. Just do this by applying it to an old rag, or pour some onto the lead itself, and just cover in nice forward and backward strokes like that. And just make sure you cover both sides. This will prevent the lead from oxidising and giving you a horrible grey smear down your roof. If you're enjoying this video so far, then please give it a like and please subscribe to my channel. You may also be interested in my series of loft conversion videos where I show all aspects of the conversion from start to finish. I'll put links to those videos in the description section below and a link will pop up on the screen now. Anyway, back on with the job in hand. So we take a look at the bottom of the cheek of the dormer. Now we could put the next slate by there and then start with the lead soakers. But for belt and braces, I like to put a piece of lead overlapping this slate, turn it around the corner, and then that can go around over my lead apron. Then we'll put the next slate on, then we'll do another one very similar, and then start the soakers. So here's my first soaker that I've made just like I just showed you. The only difference being, I've just cut a 90-degree slip down the edge and turned one bit flat, and I'll show you why now. So I'm going to place this first soaker under this slate like this, and I'm going to nail into the side of this piece of batten here. The reason I do that is so not to compromise the lead at the bottom. Now if you're doing this on a chimney stack, you could just pop a little nail in the corner by there on the batten. That won't cause you any problems. Whereas what you can do is extend this piece of lead and just fold it over the back. So taking your 30mm roofing nail and using my lead dresser, I'm just going to tap it into the batten. Now on the bottom corners of a dormer you can buy pre-welded lead parts, which will be a nice square piece. They're a bit easier to fit, they go straight on. Now I'm just making my own setup here. Now it's up to you, but this obviously takes a bit longer. So what I'm going to do is use this piece of lead that I've literally just tacked on with a nail, and it's just in an L shape like that. I'm just going to push that up there. Then using my lead dressing tool, I'm just going to tap this around that piece of lead. Now we place on the next slate. Now obviously I pre-cut the slates already to make this a bit quicker for the video. If you look here, I've got a copper disc rivet sticking through this slate because I pre-drilled it. And the reason for this is I'm going to put a slate and a half over this. So all the way up my cheeks I don't want any half slates, they're going to be full slates and slate and a half. It just reduces the chance of any water ingress at the side. Now you don't have to do that, you can just use a half slate and a full slate, that's just something I like to do. Now here again, so not to compromise the lead that's coming out this way, I'm going to drill my own hole in this slate by here. So I can see my lead goes to this width here. So I'm just going to pop a little hole in there. And I did that just using an HSS drill bit. Now time for the next lead soaker, and really this is like the first sort of proper soaker. Now here I'm going to be putting battens across this way horizontally. So my slate's going to be sticking proud of this slightly, so I've left enough overlap there to go round the next batten. So I'm going to leave this one sticking proud for now, which I can adjust later on when I put in my front lead apron. And again, I've just secured that with a 30mm copper roofing nail. Use this, tap the lead nice and flat with the battens and on the slate, and then on with the next slate and so on. Now when you put your next slate across the front of the dormer, you'll put that slate, and I'm just using this one as an example, over the top of this piece of lead and under that piece of lead, like that. By making these soakers to the length of the lap plus the length of the gauge, you can position them just on the top of the batten there, and you'll find the length of this will just be short of the bottom of the next slate. So each slate will cover the lead and it will be out of sight. And you'll see what I mean as we go on up the roof. So now we're on to the first normal L-shaped soaker, and these go straight on in the same manner, and we'll just work our way up. And again, just notice as I'm going up, I'm not putting nails down through the lead. If it requires a second nail, and I don't want it through the lead, I've brought the hole across this way. And for my very last soaker, this is right at the top, under the overhang. So what I've done is made the same size soaker again. I've wedged it up, I've had a little look, and I've just sort of bent this underneath the rafters like that. So basically if any water with the wind gets blown up, it'll just sort of turn back into itself and run down. Let's not forget this last soaker is actually going to be behind my soffits anyway. So in the same way I'm just going to tack this to the side. Obviously I can't reach in right to the top, so I'm just going to pop a hole halfway through. So there we go, that's all the soakers in place. And as you can see, you place them so that they're just sat above the edge of the bottom slate, so we don't see any lead as we go up the roof. And also the nails that you tack into place just behind there are also covered by the lead. Then eventually when you do the slating on the side of your dormer, which I'm going to do, the slates will overlap this and drop the water down onto these slates. Then any water that gets in here will just run onto the next slate down, and so on. If you look at the top, it's a bit dark, but you can see that piece that goes up, and I've just turned the top over. So there we go. So that's it for today's video, and if you're interested in any of the tools or products used in this video, I'll put links to those in the description section below. If you haven't done so already, then please subscribe to my channel by clicking here, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like. And for more DIY, how-to, household tips and product review, please watch my other videos and don't forget to subscribe. I've been Pous Around the House. Ta-ta, farewell.